New York City for the first time ever to promote my book, Plantifully Lean, which is now available in stores. I was so excited to come. I'm only here for a short few 2 nights. This city is unlike anything I have ever seen before. Oh, it's cute. Oh. Bathroom. So this afternoon was the only time I was going to have to explore the city, so we decided to dress up because I wanted to look cute, and I did wear heels, but I brought my sandals because I knew there's no way I was going to be able to walk the whole afternoon in heels. So I think I walked about 2 blocks in heels, and as you can see, I have my sandals in my left hand. We walked down to Central Park, and it was awesome. We got onto this like bike taxi thing, and our tour guide was amazing. He told us everything we needed to know about the city. All the trees were incredible. It was so beautiful to see the trees in bloom with all of their blossoms. The purple and pink ones were my absolute favorite. These views were unreal. You know, I live in a small cabin in the mountains of Colorado, so I don't see things like this often. It was really beautiful. I couldn't believe everything that was in the park. I couldn't believe how huge it was. And I know I've seen it in movies and everything, but it was so much more massive than I thought it was. And this structure here was absolutely stunning. It was like seeing something in Europe. We walked around a bunch. As you can see, I'm in my sandals. I did not make it very long in heels, but I wanted to have them in case I needed to look cute for something. So for lunch, we headed over to this restaurant called Beyond Sushi, and it's an all vegan, plant-based sushi restaurant. Look how tiny it is. I have never seen restaurants this small. It was really cute. This is completely vegan. I couldn't believe it. When they brought it out and it had like these little egg looking things, I had to ask again. I was like, what is this? And they're like, oh, it's made from seaweed. So it was really good. My husband got some of their fried cauliflower with this yummy tangy sauce. And then I got this smoked oyster mushroom salad. And guys, it is probably the best salad I have ever had in my entire life. It was so good. Oh, God. So then we kept walking and sightseeing. It was such a beautiful day. I wanted to take advantage of the only time I was going to have here. We crossed this gorgeous cathedral. Again, I've only seen things like this in Europe. You're not going to find churches like this in Colorado. Then we realized we're on 5th Avenue and there was a Barnes & Noble there. So we thought we'd go in and see if they carried my new book, and they did. It was right there on the shelf. And so I asked them if I could sign a few copies and put them back on the shelves as a fun little surprise for anybody that buys them. And you guys told me after I posted this that you all went and bought some, so that was really fun. So we did go to the Empire State Building, but we did not go up to the top because we just were tired. So instead we walked over to Union Square Park and sat on the bench for a good 30 minutes, and it was so nice. We enjoyed the sun and the scenery, and it was really fun just to see everybody hanging out in the park, chatting and enjoying themselves. Then from there we did like another 25 minute walk over to Caravan of Dreams, which is this all vegan restaurant. And they had some really fun food. They had an all raw menu, which was really exciting. And I love trying these raw food creations because it's like a whole other section of plant-based eating that I'm new to. So we ordered some raw food, and the restaurant was really cute. It was really small. First, they brought out just these little side salads, which were really good. And then we ordered some dishes to share. We ordered some raw vegan pizza, and that was absolutely delicious. It had like this herb cheese sauce underneath. And then I got some raw tostadas. That was not enough. We ended up ordering more food and more chips and nachos. I just forgot to film it all because I ate it so fast. Hey guys, so we are back at the hotel room. I'm in my jammies. So we walked and walked and walked. We basically got off the plane, got to our hotel, and just started walking. We walked all around Central Park, and we rode one of those bike taxis around Central Park, which was nice. And then we just kind of walked. We went by the Empire State Building. We walked all the way down to Lower Manhattan. I don't know, to the bottom part of Manhattan to eat at that restaurant tonight. So we got 19,000 steps from basically 1 p.m. on. Which is a lot of walking. My feet are really tired. So we are going to go to bed. I have to get up early. My editor is picking me up at 9 a.m. to take me to her office at Simon & Schuster. So I'll show you guys that. I'll show you my outfit. I got a really cute dress and jacket at Forever 21 and the dress was like $9, but it's really cute. So I'll show you my outfit tomorrow and I'll take you with me to Simon & Schuster. This is gonna be the first time I'm meeting my editor in person, so I'm really excited about that. And then I have a press event to go to, which I'll show you guys that as well. And then I have an interview or an Instagram live with Carly Bodrug from Plant You, and she's awesome. And she gave a quote on the back of my book, which is really, really neat. So it's really exciting that I'm gonna be chatting on Instagram live with her. And then after that, we're gonna go to dinner with my editor and her head of marketing. So busy day tomorrow, and then the next day we hop back on our flight back to Colorado because I miss my babies and I've only been away from them for 1 day so far. But those kids are my whole world. All right, I got 19,000 steps. I'm so close to 20, but my feet are tired. Good morning. It is around 8:15 and I'm getting ready to go meet my editor and her team over at Simon & Schuster. So I'm really excited. I have my makeup done. I need to do my hair and get out of my jammies, but I'll show you guys the outfit I pulled together and I think it looks really Here is my outfit. I was so proud of myself. I wanted to look like an author. So I found this dress on the clearance rack for $9 at Forever 21 and I thought it was so classy and perfect for this. Otherwise, all I have is like hiking boots and sweatpants, guys. Like I didn't have like business attire. So I threw my hair in a bun, put some hoops in, and then this coat is also from Forever 21 and I think the handbag is from Target. When I threw this coat on, I was so in love with it, but then my daughter was like, oh, you look like a doctor. And I'm like, dang it. It does look like I'm wearing a doctor's coat, but I wore it anyway. So we got over to Simon & Schuster and it was a gorgeous building. It was in the Rockefeller Center. Look at this building. I have never been in a building like this. I've never gone through rotating doors. It was fun. This is my editor, Doris's office. What a gorgeous office. Here's the entire team. They have been working so hard. They're all so adorable. I have loved them and working with them. They put me straight to work. I had to sign a bunch of copies of my book that they send to other authors and shows, like anybody that they have in mind to get the word out about me because nobody knows who I am. I'm a no name in the author arena. So then they took me up to the executive level, which was really cool. There was tons of these old-fashioned pictures of some of the authors that they have represented, which was just amazing. And look at this conference room. It looks like the conference room out of the movie Elf. I don't know if you guys have seen that, but I'm obsessed with that movie and this looks just like that. So in there they had a stack of books on the shelves and mine was on there and I got to sit at the head of the table. I felt very important. It was a whole lot of fun. All right guys, so I just got done meeting everybody at Simon & Schuster. It was so nice to meet everybody in person. Everyone is so lovely. And so I just came back to the hotel room and changed into a different dress to go to a press event I need to go to. So I'm gonna take you guys along with me there. So this outfit is also from Forever 21 and it wasn't $9, unfortunately. I did have to pay $16, but it was still a major win for me. So then we walked down to where the press event was and it was at PS Kitchen. And look how cute it is in here. And so Crystal and Michael, the authors of the Your Super Life book that was just released, invited us to their press event. It was so much fun. I met other influencers. There was a whole lot of press and PR people, managers, all sorts of really interesting people. The venue was gorgeous. You know, I spent all my time by the food. And little known fact about me, I am actually very, very introverted. I'm very shy in person and I am a wallflower. So being by the food was absolutely fantastic. It's where I hang out. And look at all this gorgeous food. I tried everything, absolutely everything, guys. Look at the tacos, the guac, the veggies. It was all so delicious. They had amazing salads and dressings to try, all sorts of fun stuff. Here's a little look at the crowd. So many neat people there. And here I am snacking on some more food. If I wasn't talking to people, I was snacking because that's where my heart is happiest. And look at the salad. Is that not gorgeous?
Today, when I went through my last chemotherapy session, the doctor said, hey Michael, you're healthy. And I didn't have hair anymore or didn't feel healthy at all. And
it was so great to hear Crystal and Michael and their testimony and to be invited by them. It was so nice. They gave us all these incredible gift bags full of books and some of their superfood powders. It was really fun. So we got to go upstairs and sit in this really neat room. They had some amazing speakers lined up. They had Dr. William Lee, the author of How to Eat to Beat Your Diet. It's a New York Times bestseller. This right here is Dr. Uma Naidu. She's also a very accomplished author of This Is Your Brain on Food. She was absolutely amazing to listen to. Such a pleasure to meet both of these individuals.
Food, and I think we can enjoy the plant-based foods. So I spent a little time earlier telling you about strawberries, or there's pears. We can talk about those individually, but foods are eaten together. And what's really interesting is this idea of synergy of different foods.
And so naturally, once the speakers were done, I went back downstairs to see what food was left. And I was just making my rounds, checking it out, being like, okay, well, I'm going to throw some food together. Yep, there I am, still hanging out by the food. And then I was going to go look for a bigger plate. So then for dinner, we headed over to Blossom, where we met up with my editor just to chat and go over some things. And this restaurant was beautiful. They had incredible things on the menu. I had a really hard time choosing, and I did not do a great job of documenting what I ate, but I did get this green juice to sip on, and that was really, really good. And then I had probably the best Caesar salad I have ever had in my life. The brown stuff is shiitake bacon. And then here's my mushroom ravioli.
Hey guys, we are back from dinner, and I did a terrible job filming at the restaurant because we got talking with my editor. I forgot to film like half of what we ate, but it's a really, really nice restaurant. Or if you're in New York City or here visiting, Blossom is a great restaurant. They had some really neat food options in there, and it was like fancy. It was like fancy food, which is fun because we don't normally ever have the chance to eat like fancy vegan food. We got all our luggage packed, and we have to get up at like 4:30. I think our ride is going to be here at 5 a.m. so I can get back on a plane and back to my babies. So I miss my kids. That's the hardest part for me. We're such a tight unit, and we spend so much time together. It's very difficult for me to be away from them. So I'm excited to see them. So yeah, so I hope you enjoyed seeing some of New York City and what I got to eat and do while I was here for this very, very short trip. So I will see you again soon. Remember to love yourselves and spread that love to somebody else. I'll see you later.
So then we headed back and said goodbye to New York and hello back to my beautiful Colorado and my beautiful kids. Thank you guys for watching.